This is a point-and-click adventure. I haven't divulged too much into the story. Of course, I should make sure every game runs and is good to go before I do the show. But that's about it. But it is your typical point-and-click. Let me post that up there one more time. This is the Kickstarter for it. You can check it out there. Not quite certain if it is a zombie game or not. It might be, but I haven't gotten that far into it to know one way or the other. All I know is that you wake up as some dude who doesn't know where he's at or what's going on, and you're just kind of running into these characters. Very, very story-driven, like any point-and-click adventure.
Wake up, Michael. Come on. You have to wake up.
Okay, so it is pretty loud. I think that's kind of funny. Let me turn it down to here, and then you tell me if it's still loud. Who are you? Who's there?
Please, Michael. Wake up. Wake up.
Where are you? Where are you hidden?
Please, Michael. Wake up. You must wake up.
What's going on? What is this place? Please answer me.
Wake up, Michael. Please wake up. Wake up now.
Oh wow, this is pitch black, isn't it? Oh. Good morning, sir. I hope you're feeling better. But no, don't be alarmed. I'm glad you've got enough of your strength back to stand up. That's great news. I must say, you don't look half bad. Oh gosh, where's this going? Considering what you've been through. Okay, that's okay. Not bad. Okay, now I see where he was going with that. Who are you? Yes, of course. Excuse my manners. You've been with us for so long. I assumed you just knew us. I don't mean to do myself. Rod Atkins, Secretary of the Land Registry Office of this city. Well, you know. Before we lost everybody. Oh, nice to meet you, bud. Where am I? What is this place? You, sir, are in what I would dare say my home. A modest temporary home, I hope. This is one of the many trailers that make up the refugee camp, and I believe that we're lucky to be living under this particular roof. Mostly I meant it as hell or excuse for being crude. A few shelters of plastic and cardboard for shelter. Wait a minute, did you just say refugee camp? Yes, of course, a temporary victim protection camp. You know, once the army took control after the disaster, forgive me, but I must say that you seem a bit confused. You don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know. I'm afraid not. Let me ask you. Can you tell me what I'm doing here? Sure. I think we owe you an explanation. A few days after the Great Wave, we found you in the vicinity of an airport, wounded and unconscious. The situation was critical, and we couldn't leave you there. In fact, somebody had already taken the liberty of stealing your luggage and documents. Can you believe that? So we decided to take care of you, and we brought you here. You've been here with us ever since. The Great Wave, what are you talking about? Well, what else? That damned excuse of all an explosion that ruined us all. Unfortunately, this filthy new world. Do you really not remember anything I've told you about? I yawn when I read. I don't know why. I feel a little weak and dizzy, Mr. Atkins. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not. I can't remember anything. I see. There's been many indications like you in the camp. Try to rest and take it easy. In any event, I think you should feel pretty lucky. There's definitely nothing pleasant to remember in recent developments, believe me. You said with us. Who else lives here? Right, sure, of course. Now's a bad time. I promise I'll do more inquiry later. My wife and I sleep in the next room. And, well, little Colin sleeps with us too. Yes, Colin is the name of our only son. Our light. We must confess that Colin is the reason my wife and I are still here fighting for this new world. We would have given up a long time ago if it wasn't for him. Sure, I understand. So, it was your wife's voice that woke me up a few minutes ago, right? What? No, that's impossible. My wife has been with me in the next room the whole time. We haven't even come out for hours, but I'm glad you're feeling better and I'm fully conscious. You can say you've been born here. Even though these aren't the best circumstances, being alive is practically a luxury these days, so welcome back. I gather that when you said that you saved my life, I'm very grateful. Thank you for that. That's cool news, by the way, for saving me. No, please don't thank us. We only did that, and when we blah blah blah, it's our moral obligation to preserve the ethics and the principles of mankind in this new world. But please call me Rod. And well, come on. What kind of future we're gonna give him if nobody cares about each other? Oh, we're fine with the future, don't you think? We all do what we can to keep it from happening, that's all. Sorry, but I have to leave you now. I know. Come on, don't leave yet. So you have so many questions to inquire of me. But now is not a good moment, believe me. I promise to take the time to answer all of your questions later on. But in moments like these, I must leave you. Rod, please, quick. Okay, alright. Now that you're feeling better, try to get some air and take a walk around the camp. But please, be very careful out there. The world you used to know has completely disappeared. Listen to me. Don't touch anything. Won't talk to anybody or meddle in anyone else's affairs. Or at least until someone explains to you how things work now. How in this new world, everything has changed so much out here. Alright, thanks for the advice. By the way, when we found you unconscious outside, the clothes you were wearing were torn to shreds. They were basically rags, and we got rid of them. Now I got more old wardrobe just if you need. Thank you, Ron. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Yes? You need a long time. You don't even know your name. What's your name? My name? Michael. My name is Michael. Pleased to meet you, Michael. Later, I will speak more to you stuff. Cool. What's that ghostly voice that seemed to be coming? Wake up, Michael. That's all it said, leaving me in a giant void I can't imagine to manage to remember anything about it. Great Wave New World Refugee Camp. What the hell happened out there? I think it's going to be a good idea to go out to take a look. Well, there you guys have it. The story is unfolding. We got like a little bag here. There's a little suitcase in. Move my little dude man around. Woo! What do you think of the art style, huh? I think it's kind of cool. I like it. Mostly hand-drawn, looks like. Alright. Oh, pot lid. We got a pot lid here. Oh, and I didn't say my hello. So hello, B-Bad. Cassis? Elucid. Zen. Natasha. John. What's up? Your Deception. Nando. How's it going? Alright. If I missed you, I apologize. Kitchen stuff. A stack of plates, pans, and silverware waiting to be washed. The smell of dried up fills the entire room. So how many of you like point-and-click adventures? I know, I played a few good ones in my day. What? What did it just do? Wow, pulling the sheets from the bed. Part of it got caught and the thing sticking out of the bone block. I hope Rod doesn't notice. Yeah. Okay. Wardrobe. What's up, Beta? No can do. It's locked. I'm afraid my host forgot to open it before leaving. Oh. Well, is there anything I can do to it? That's funny. My reflection is fragmented by the broken mirror in the door. Okay, alright. Well, that's kind of it. Jeez, what the hell happened here? Rod was right. Not sure what's going to hit this city hard without an ounce of mercy. What's going on now? I think you better hide, man. Haven't you learned that it's a bad idea to be seen when the cleaning brigade comes into camp? You're new around here, huh? Yeah, you could say that. Well, welcome to the new home. I'm Hank, and everyone calls me the Hunter. I'm Michael. What exactly is going on up there? Nothing, Mike. Just routine. Cleaning brigade are taking a sick woman they dissolved, you know. The irony is at the house of one of the camp moles, those backstabbing schmucks. Brigade dissolved moles. I don't understand what the hell. I don't understand anything. You're a blanket, I say. Well, better start getting informed if you want to survive out here. These are hard times. If you need help, look for me, partner. I can get you what you need. Doesn't matter where it is, how fast it is, or where it's hiding. That's why they call me the Hunter. Alright, I'll remember that. Come back, you cowards. Do not take her. Do you know who I am? Oh! My God, they shot him. They murdered that poor man in cold blood. Why would they do that? Yeah. It's a lump of iron used to function as a car door for the driver of the vehicle. Nope, I can't do anything with that. Smells like burning plastic and garbage. Hi there. Ah! Ouch! Damn it! There's lots of full glass up there. I ended up getting a rusty piece of iron stuck at the bottom of my foot. You know what that means? Hey, it's not a good idea to walk around in a dump barefoot. Not very far without any shoes. Thanks for the advice. You can keep the advice, but if you got anything near things, you're a dead man. Got it? Wait. I know you. You're not the guy Rod's been talking care of in the trailer all this time, are you? Yeah, that's me. Do you know Rod? Of course I do. Everyone in the camp knows Rod. You owe him your life, no doubt about it. There's days no one in their right mind. I have no idea what's going on. I just got to read it so fast. Would you have done a stranger did for you? I'm very grateful to him. Hey, can I ask you a few questions? That's a few questions. Heard something about a giant explosion in the Great Wave. What the hell are people talking about? What kind of question is that? Where have you been all this time? Sleeping in a cave? Well, you could say that. The Great Wave is the reason we're locked up in this place. The whole world went to shit, and we're ever since that day. Oh, how come he didn't tell me what it was? That's something I can see for myself. Is there anything else you can tell me? Okay, I'll tell you what I know. The Great Wave happened without warning on a Friday afternoon. I remember a perfect day getting out of an important meeting the same day at the exact same time. I had just made a load of money. It was a big deal. Yes, sir, a very, very big deal. Oh, man. First, we felt the floor shake. The volcano was going to break up the asphalt. I had to leave the car and run behind and run. Then the explosion came, the crumbling buildings, the broken glass, and 1,000 dead rotting in the streets for weeks. In just a few hours, the damn Great Wave sent all of us with our business money and convertibles back to the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages? Yeah, are you surprised? In a matter of a few hours, we ended up without electricity, without water, without any form of communication. Our old sturdy system barely held up to a couple of weeks and started to crack. You can see around and filtered in. A new world, right? Right. I see you picked up things quickly, and a new world is here to stay. Welcome to the future. Bet it ain't imagined like this. Locked up? What do you mean we can't leave the refugee camp? Refugee camp? I always found that name funny. Tui. It seems like things on the other side of the barbed wire are going better, but here... Look around you. Does this look like a shelter to you? This is a military jail and you're a prisoner. Once you come out, you lose everything, even your name. To them, you're a rat, just another camp rat. You better be able to go on the gate, not to mention you don't know anybody in here or out. Doesn't matter who you might have been before. The old world collapsed. Believe me, I know from experience. You're just a camp rat. I'm afraid you'll have to get out of here if you want to carry on. I'm not sure you understand me. Of course I understand. Thanks for the words of wisdom. Keep your words. I've come here so many things. You're a dead man. Woo, man, this guy's a tough one. Gunshots you heard explain. What happened here? Explain to you? I'll show you by the cleaning brigade. Someone must have let their tongue slip and reported a sick woman. That's all. There's a pack of silence in most of the camp. No one likes to see any of the old and then the ambulances. But you build up the dissolved was a relative of one of the camp moles. Ironic, isn't it? But they killed a man. That's exactly right. So what? Patooey. Human life is lost and lot in this value of the days. Stuff like that doesn't surprise people anymore. Did you say dissolved? Sure, the dissolved. What the hell's wrong with you? These vermin are real plague, and from what I hear, really contagious. One piece of advice: if you see one, run like the devil. If you don't infect you with the lethal disease or drive you mad with their chances, the cleaning brigade will kill you for hiding one. I saw it. They don't even respect their own camp moles. A camp mole? What is that exactly? A mole, it's a spy and a snitch. The military is interested in controlling things from inside the camp, so they pay someone and its residents a salary in exchange for information about anything that happens on this side of the fence. Who goes in, who goes out, who causes trouble, and of course, who gets sick. They're trash, but they're well paid, and have privileges no one else. Never trust a mole. They'll do anything to keep the favor of the military inside this shithole. I'll keep advice. All yours, just stay away from my cart and I'll rip your guts out. Got it? Yeah, okie dokie. Tell me something about Rod. Well, I don't know too well, but we're saying he's a good guy. Too good for the like, blah, blah. I did not know he was coming from the wearing a big shot. I think he worked for the state, and he has a few good contacts out there. Though not good enough to get that stupid idealist and his family the hell out of here. Stupid idealist? Well, you know, Rod is one of those Sumerians who thinks that he can save. He's already helped a lot of people in the camp, but I think he could end up having problems. I'm afraid he's too weak at times. I don't know how long he's holding on before caving in. He told me he had a son, enough of a reason to want to keep him afloat. Oh yeah, little Colin. Haven't you seen a little squirt running around in this whole blah blah blah? I don't know. I still haven't seen him. His father told me. Well, I'm glad you's hanging around. The little brat wouldn't stop sniffing around in my cart. Alright, I'm going back. Take care now, old timer. Keep away from my things. Alright. You know, the first thing that I will suggest... What the hell? The first thing I will suggest to the developers after we get done tonight is to slow that text down! That is a hell of a read, man. And it'd be nice if I controlled, like if a click of the mouse would make the text advance. That would be nice, you know? Because damn, I cannot read that fast. I am way too stupid for that. All right, we're going this way now. No, I wouldn't get far on foot. I think it's best to head back to the trailer and try to do something about this wound. It doesn't look so good. All right, let's go back to the trailer. What's up, Kaz? What do you think that's for? What's up, Undead? Death Trash, how you doing tonight? What was I supposed to do? He wants me. What do you know if I try and do something about this one? It doesn't look so good. Okay. Hey, you don't even think about touching that car. Step away from the things. I swear I'll rip your guts out with my bare hands. Dang. Natasha Trash, how are you both tonight? This is a new Kickstarter here. Jeez, my dyslexia is not gonna let me say the name of that. Let's give it a try anyway. Dead Synchronicity? Didn't a piece of that, like, rip off that I could use? It's really hard down. Alright, huh? Touch it too much. Better not touch it too much. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely a point and click. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here, though. Alright, I thought it told me... Yeah, some music would actually be pretty nice. Or some, you know, something during those really quiet moments. Never mind. Alright, I can't advance because he says, hey, back to the trailer and try and do something about this wound. It doesn't look good. Right. Okay. But then I don't have anything. What, lot? Yeah, okay. Alright, wait a moment here. A family photo frame with it stuck on the wall room. Right, of people. Dun, 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 dun. Like, I thought I heard something rip, and then this is protruding. But I can't do anything with it. Unless something's wrong here. I don't know. I don't know. I can't fix my wound. Oops. Oh. Pot lid. Okay. I have a pot lid. Yeah, I keep thinking like, yeah, I could use that to put out that fire with a burning barrel, but perfect. Damn it, what's this? Oh. They were trash. What else you got? Okay. Oh, what the hell is this? A credit card. Oh, I know what to do with that. I think I can use a credit card to open that wardrobe. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah! Alright! Credit card is totally destroyed of the guy. Never makes it inside. A bottle of alcohol. A pillowcase. A notebook. And some old shoes. Not yet, I really sure, but your shoes do not look very clean. Any fires and wound on my foot will get pretty nasty. Last I knew it was bad infection. Okay. Ah! Okay. I would think, like, what you would want to do here, bucko, is ban alcohol your foot. You know what I'm saying? Zone County book decorator, right? Hanging on, man. It looks like it's an expensive one. It was hidden around. I guess despite the tough exterior, it also managed to escape from his problems too. Grimy sheets on the bed at the time, right? Why change your seats? Been lying for months. I don't think again. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let's try that alcohol. Maybe for now it's just because, but I don't see the point in soaking it in alcohol. Okay. Huh? Okay. Right. So it's sticking on the mattress now. What? What are we doing? Oh, we ripped it. Cool. Use a little alcohol on the bandage, soak the bandage. Yeah. And we're moving along now. Placing bandage there won't do me good. Well, how about on the foot? Bandage my foot first. I hope the alcohol does a trick and wards off infection. Let's hope the alcohol job does its trick in a bad case of blah blah blah. Woo! We did it! I think the guy out there just realized some coward in this hellhole is trying to smother me. Who was it? Who was it? Get back here so I can give you your lid back, jackass. You hear that noise, Rod? What's happening out there? I don't know. I'll go look. Or Jack, I guess. Always prowling around the trailer. He's making a scene again. I don't know if you ever say this again, Rod. I'm sorry, honey. I was thinking. Ooh, hey. I can go see him. Rod, I'm sorry. Go, get out. There's no room for you here. What's going on? Out of here, Michael. You didn't say anything or hear anything. Hear my reaction, Michael. I shouldn't have acted that way. It's not my way. This new world brings out the worst case. As you can see, Colin's suffering like this. You know his own good. You stay out of this stay away from this room. Away, why? It's absurd to try and hide it from you. You'll end up finding a way. Colin is very sick. And the authorities assure us its illness is highly contagious. Highly contagious? Is he dissolved? For God's sake, someone now use that word in this house. Yes, Colin has been infected with that God-forsaken illness. What exactly does this illness consist of? I don't know, Michael. Nobody knows. The news is that he brought in by the military. Those who have the illness are contagion, but we will be obligated to turn them into the cleaning brigades. But nobody has their back after being hauled off by the ambulance. Nobody. Yes, I understand. Yes, everybody with illness is doomed. That can be saved. And after this suffering, the trances are a certain death. I think it's strange that the other army is afraid of this. Strange that it's happened to those with illness, Michael. Things that you probably wouldn't believe. What kind of things happen to those with the illness? You turn into zombies. Your strange occurrence is no possibility. Like a few days ago, he was coming to one after his trances. He only had spoken with his grandparents that they told him of things about us. What's the problem? They did not live. They died months ago. They were victims of the Great Wave. My relationship with them wasn't great, and Colin barely knew them. And it's not his imagination, Miles. Colin knows about the things that the family can barely talk to something impossible. Why you talk about the dead? And it has been going on for weeks, and the things that are happening to Colin are more than painful to discovering each day. Talk to them. My God, the stress and fatigue have destroyed this man's nerves. I think it would be best to just drop it. How could Colin have gotten infected? We don't know. Nobody knows. There's only one thing we know for sure. This illness appears after the disaster and is spreading like the plague. So the Great Wave brought it with the dissolves. Yes, but don't call them that again. At least now while you're under this roof. Precisely, the only thing I know about this madness is the Great Wave took everything from us and left us with this epidemic. And left us with the sick and with the awful breach in the sky. Who knows, maybe this is the whole curse that causes everything, the monstrosity of the sky and the hellish night machine sounds. Great Wave caused the opening of the sky. What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, I forgot to barely consider anything about the catastrophe. Then when the Great Wave happened, the first thing that appeared was the sky, and what did you call it? Yeah, that's how the experts are exploded in the highly points of the atmosphere. What they have never dared to deem was the deafening sound, and sounds blind and enormous opening, Michael, perfectly visible for us. As if God decided to tear a hole in the sky and encourage the angels to punish us through it. Or at least that's what the Father Blake tells us in the sky. Father Blake? Who is that? A priest for the cat? He's the holy man who brings his ice circle once in a while, and he truly enlightened Michael. One day you'll be able to hear him speak. His words have the extraordinary power to become branded with the soul. That's why many of the faithful and him going outside of the camp. It's terrible with having to call in. If I could do something. Yes, Michael, you can help us. I'm sure you were we found you for a reason. Holy crap. But you yourself, of all the illness and coming in to die, what can be done? No, not at all. This is the rumors in the camp that there's medicine. Apparently, it's in the city where they access to the treatment of other side effects. Can't get to here. My people are on the outside. Can't do anything. So there's an antidote. Yeah, I hear this production process is slow and costly. That's why I asked reserved exclusively for the city residents who could pay for it. Get us the medicine, please. I beg you, Michael. Countless time is running out. Getting involved in this kind of thing is dangerous. I saw gunfire out there. I could help you in exchange. I could help you get you back what you lost. Listen to me, Michael. A man with no memories? I know what's important, Michael. You don't know you're a blank kid. A blank kid? What the hell is that? A blank kid is someone who's neither memory nor memories. It looks like a great wave had a huge neural effects that certain individuals, Michael. Your case is not unique. Nor the worst, there are people who forgot how to even speak, how to even move after the explosion. Even some ended up dying of hunger. They forgot what food looked like and how to chew and even what they needed to do with it. You should be thankful. You still remember and know how to stay alive, and that's the most important. Natural recovery process slides. It can take months or even never happen. Listen to me, Michael. A man with no memories is just a shadow. Or less than that, even. And you consider the other side, I was an important figure in the city's administration. I can track down your name, personal information, and fingerprints. Get your memory, life, and family back quickly in the blink of an eye. Please help us. I might not be the person best adapted for helping you right now. Besides, there's a whole infection bit. And you called me a blankhead, so screw you, buddy. Infection, do you hear you in your life, Michael? Without your help, you'd be dead right now. Dead, remember that. I'm grateful for your help, Rod, and everything you've done for me. But, I'm getting that. I'm going home. Listen to me, Michael, please. You know my son is doomed. My fact, my wife and I keep a loaded gun in our bedroom from when Colin leaves. We keep a cookie jar in the other room as to not scare Colin. Our son is the only thing that keeps us here in this new world. There is no point without him. He's the only hope we've got, whatever it takes to do this. Don't you get it? That's why we've been willing to do anything under our slightest possibility of saving him. Now, please, Michael, help us. For the love of God, listen to him. He's just a boy. Rod, come back quick. Bring us that vaccine and we'll help you get to your life back. Colin is the only hope in the new world. Help us save our future and I will give you back your past, I promise. Goodbye, Michael. I'm so gonna turn him in. Is he crazy? That man looks like he's leaving his son's life in my hands. Whoops. But right, it's right. The man with no past is just a shadow. He offered to help me get my life back, my marriage, so what if I find the answer? It's the only one option. Find the vaccine. And now we have our plot. Not again. Static TV, what the hell? Takes place against their will. Yeah, that's some bullshit. How's it trying to stay standing in the midst of them, all that mud and garbage? Can't imagine what it's like to live in there. Looks like it was quite built quickly and built makeshift to make a surprise brick building between the trailers and refugee housing and the refugee camp. It's no doubt the property of someone important or with connections here, like a mole. Barbed wire fence. There's a giant barbed wire fence that wraps around the entire refugee camp. It's watched by soldiers from the turrets above. The fence makes you feel more claustrophobic in here. Yeah. Spring is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, I saw the Talon Titanfall DLC. Woohoo! That'd be great. Oh, hey guys! How's everybody doing this morning? Nice beard. Hi there. Where do you think you're going, Rat? No one leaves this place with the past unless you want to leave with a bullet hole in between your eyes.
Yeah, and the only thing we take care of the last part if you don't go back to the way you came. Come on, show yourself. We're gonna release a little fun tonight.
What's wrong, Rat? Can't cut your tongue? I think it's best I stay away from the gate. I'm afraid these threats are real. Sorry guys, I was looking for any other... Hey, you said I can only leave the game in the past. Where can I get one? Only soldiers and moles have access to passes for entering and leaving camp. And you don't look like either one of those, so get lost.
Well, sometimes you can make an exception, but only for the person who really wants to leave is generous enough. This is the only reason you would look to leave the refugee camp. What did you want to lose on the other side of the fence, Rat?
I heard things get better in the city. Is that true? Yeah, it could be. But that's something concerning you. What do you think? You're gonna die.
Yeah, Rat, get the idea escaping in your head. There's no room on the other side of the fence for you anymore. Unless you're looking for a vest. Visit Suicide Garden. You've heard of maggots throwing nice parties over there.
Stop annoying us and get lost. Okay. Nice bike. Isn't it? That's ours, and you get close and you'll end up against the wall.
You're not allowed to touch it or point at it or even look at it.
You dare gaze at it without sticking hands and swear you're a dead man, understood?
Oh, okay.
Alright, gotcha. Why are you calling me a rat? Who's in charge here? Why did you hear that? Looks like you've got a new one. Let me ask you something. If all the living here in the camp crawl around in trash, live in trash and eat trash, why should I call you name?
We're in charge here, the ones with the rifle. That's all the only one rule you need to know. There's just some red stains on the wall next to the razor wire.
Yeah, I see them.
They're the leftovers of the brains of rats like you who forgot the rule. We call it the wall of shame. We call the shoutouts here. You think it's simple enough to learn, but sometimes, so if you forget, and we're forced to make better students of you. So what about you? What's your memory?
My memory great in other context. This would have been a fun question, but those animals aren't funny at all. Well, my memory works well enough not to forget who's in charge. Don't worry. You learn quick, rat. Now get lost. I won't bother you anymore. I want to touch it so bad.
You ran, I think you did the motorcycle. Are you sure you haven't held the name of it? Am I wrong?
Having any respect for private property, huh, you damn fool? Go to camp with people like you. Okay, I get the idea. I was just curious about the machine. I'll get out of the way. Ah, the Wall of Shame. Wall of Shame, that the interest guards called it. Looks like it's witnessed its fair share of executions. What should I say? Murders. Right. See if I can get that pass. Hey, you rat scum. Get out of my house, you hear me? Sorry. There's nothing else you take. Go back to your sewer, you filthy sewer rat. Whoa, no, you don't understand. I ain't coming to take anything. Wait a minute. I know, weren't you out there, the man shooting you just a few minutes ago?
Yes, my name is Natasha.
I want to do a new voice for her. But what happened? Why did they shoot at your husband?
It's your fault, not the fault of the camp rats. Some of you reported him for behavior in one of the dissolved. Other pigs didn't care to ask if he was opening fire, or how hard he's worked. So one was cleaning brigades took to the house, was they dissolved? She was my mother. I'll never see her again. You damn filthy rats, have you now? You brought disgrace to this house.
Why is everything on the floor? Did they rob you?
They're left with nothing. The jealous rats took everything. And then they're waiting outside for the few days, saves this scum have a sixth sense to come, finding out where the dissolved are hiding. And then he saw my husband on the floor, wounded, and destroyed the house.
Scum jealous rats.
Yeah, them, all of them. Everybody living in the camp is jealous of us. They're jealous of who we are, what we have, our privileges, the contacts I have in the army.
So they're jealous because your husband is a mole.
Don't call him dead maggot. He cooperates with law and order, that's his job.
And wasn't part of the cooperation law and order reporting any dissolves?
Shut up, you're jealous too. You're just like the rest of the camp rats.
This house is huge.
Yes, my husband has worked very hard to get it. He's an old man and knows the right people. Besides, he doesn't stand the idea of living out here, surrounded by the trash. I'd rather die first. I don't like you filthy rats. You know what the three of us are supposed to do now without my husband? We'll lose everything, the house, the money, the privileges.
Wait, you said 3 of you? Who else is living in this family?
We have 2 sons, 2 boys. And jealousy's eating away at everyone in the camp. It's plagued with and no one's got any help. Oh, with my husband gone, winter will come and money will run out and my kids will starve. Those 2 little devils are killing my nerves with their pranks and forcing all to tell people all day. But they're my kids, and none of this is their fault.
How is your husband now?
He's badly injured. One of the bullets went through his stomach. He won't survive. And the worst thing is he's suffering a lot. The pain is unbearable. If we had at least some morphine to calm him down.
What privileges are you going to lose?
As a collaborator, my husband always treated favorably by the military. We have food, water, rations, little money, clothing, and a few other things for the boys. And now that's about to be over. And we won't even be able to have the camp. When he dies, they'll take his gate. We'll die like vermin locked up in here.
Wait, did you say a gate pass? Listen, Misha, I can help you.
How are you going to help us, Rat?
I have to get something very important from the other side of the fence. It's urgent. I could get morphine for your husband out there too. I've heard things in the city are better than here. It wouldn't be hard to get. But before I can get to the camp.
Like I said, my husband has a pass that allows him to get through the gate. I could let you borrow it, but I can't trust you. I can't trust you. Or any other dirty rat camps in this camp. Now get out of here!
I want to get the anyway. I need the vaccine, and to get it, I'm gonna have to leave this camp. Listen to me. I'm not another camp rat. I'm your friend. I want to be your friend. You told me you were worried about the winter. Let me help you. Bring you food for your kids. Would you trust me then?
I don't know. Bring me food first. Bring me food for my kids, and then we'll talk about your past. You need to get out of the camp.
I will. Would you like some alcohol? She wants to find some food, but she doesn't mention anything about alcohol. Oh, man. Hi, kids. Hi, guys.
Hello, sir.
What are you doing?
What One day we're gonna destroy those pigs who shot my dad.
It's awful. These kids must have been witnessed their father being shot by the cleaning brigade. Poor kids. How's the target practice going?
So far, so bad. We're in the old target. We'll only be able to topple the soldiers like this. Yeah, we make it back. Will you stop talking to that Brad? He's not one like us. I don't know what your mom and dad say about the people in the camp. Leave my brother alone and scram, Rat. Yeah, what about you, son? You're not one of us. Get lost.
Wow. Man, bullseye made for those kids. We're starting here. And the Lord Star's armed soldiers keeping watch from up there. I'm not gonna take them. I'm sure you kids spent a long time wearing rockets in their target practice. Plus, my aim isn't nearly as good as theirs. Okay. So some food is in order here. No. I wonder what you use all this stuff for. No. Well, that's probably a good stopping point for the demo here. But that's interesting, you know. Now you got pretty much the gist of the story. It's a nice, tantalizing little thing here. You know, what are you gonna do? You got to get out to the side of the city and deal with this dissolved problem. You know, if you're a point-and-click adventure kind of person, I could definitely see Dan playing this. Dan's Gaming, and I would be interested in finishing the story when the full release comes out. I've never been really good at point-and-click adventures, though, which is probably the funny part about me with these kind of games. You know that I would need to come up with some kind of developer rank, wouldn't I? So when a developer does pop in the channel, it's like developer rank. Okay, so that was Dead Synchronicity. That's what I'm thinking of. Tomorrow comes today. I like it. It was interesting. Definitely interesting. One last look at that Kickstarter, guys. If you are interested, take another gander at it. Up next,